Oyasumi nasai, YouTube. I'm Meiji era underscore aficionado.
I'm Neon Evangelion is for plebs.
And we're the otakus of the night. Do you know the difference between a weeaboo and an otaku like us? Weeaboos are the scum of the earth. Weeaboos take advantage of Japanese culture and they just break it down completely until all that's left is anime. Whereas us otakus, we really appreciate the more refined aspects of Japanese culture, not just the anime.
We also like manga. You weeaboos like to pretend that you know about Japan because you can say arigato, but we have forsaken America and American culture.
We have completely discarded American culture in favor of the more refined Japanese culture, something that we're both very interested in, and something that we identify as.
And do you want to know how we disgraced American culture? Because some of you might say, oh, we used to live in America, so you're just kind of hypocrites. No! We do not eat apple pie anymore. And that's our big fuck you to America. Some of you weeaboos still like apple pie, because it's bad for you and you like to sit in your basement and eat shit and watch anime. And not only that, you like to watch pleb anime like Neon Evangelion Genesis. But we're more sophisticated. Instead of eating apple pies, we eat Pocky.
Yeah, and we also planted a cherry blossom tree in our front yard.
Before you weebs correct me on that pronunciation, I pronounced it incorrectly because I don't care enough to pronounce it correctly. I forgot even what it was because it's been so long since I've been a weeaboo.
See this book right here? Let's say hypothetically that this book represents Japanese culture all throughout all of its years. If this represents Japanese culture, this one page right here would be anime. And the rest of them would be manga. We, like everybody else who grew up in America like a pleb, went through a weeaboo phase. And, everybody makes mistakes. Some people go through juggalo phases. Some people go through like emo phases, scene phases. And many people go through anime phases, and we can't be blamed for our lack of judgment from when we were in our younger years.
A lot of you weeaboos try really hard to be edgy, and when we were young, we're 11 and a half, but when we were kids, like when we were 9, we were once really edgy too. But the sandpaper of time has dulled our edges, and now we no longer use our edges to cut things. We use our edges to push boundaries. There's a difference.
If anime is a drug, then we'd be straight edge. We'd be above the influence.
A lot of you weeaboos, when you watch anime, all you see is hot anime babes. But when we watch anime, we see art. But Hatsune Miku could get it.
And all the hot anime babes can get it too. Watching anime and indulging ourselves in Japanese animation has become more than just a hobby. It's become a way of life. And we have fully indulged ourselves and fully given ourselves to the way of Japanese culture. That's why we're otaku. See, for example, take a look at my anime poster. This poster represents the anime's past that I have consumed that really shaped me into the otaku that I am today.
This is the respect that you weeaboo plebs have for anime as an art form. we have dedicated our lives to anime, unlike you weeaboos who do it as a little hobby. We've gone to anime school, we studied anime arts, anime history, and anime production. And we have been able to become anime producers.
We're anime gurus.
Donate to our Patreon, by the way. In fact, we spent years making anime. Here's an anime that we've made called Neon Evangelion 2, the not pleb weeaboo version, the otaku version is its full name. So here it goes. Here's a little of our rough sketches.
And please keep this on the down low because we sent a copy of our work to TV Tokyo in hopes that they will finally produce our anime.
It's hard being creative geniuses. We not only illustrate anime, we are script writers for anime.
And we're animators.
And it's really hard. It's a big toll on us. Genius is a really hard thing to have, and it's a hard thing to come by, and it's very rare. See our video, Why Being Extremely Intelligent Sucks.
This brings us to our next topic about why we're oppressed because we're otakus. The vast majority of anime lovers out there are weeaboos, and we feel like we're not represented enough in the anime media because the anime media caters to shitty weeaboos who only watch it for their waifus and not for the beauty of the animation. And we feel that these anime producers are really excluding us, and that's why we're oppressed.
Weeaboos think your lives are so hard being around normies. Well, guess what? As otakus, we not only have to deal with normies, we have to deal with weeaboos like you, too, and we never feel included in either of those groups.
It's what we have dubbed intersectional anime.
And we haven't even touched on the manga. Manga is true art. It takes a genius to understand manga and to keep along, because whenever we read manga, it seems like it's just going backwards to forwards. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like it always seems like we start at the end, and being geniuses of our caliber, we're able to decipher it, but we feel that it really may be hard for the other otakus to decipher, and that's obviously why weeaboos don't read manga, because they just can't figure it out.
Yeah, also reading sucks.
Yeah, we don't like books. We originally created this video with the intent of showing you guys how otakus are far superior to weeaboos, and they are, but this video took a turn in a very Otakus of the Night style, and we ended up talking about why our lives suck, and which is true because our lives are total shit. But our video kind of lost the original focus, and we feel that this really adds to the true art form of the Otakus of the Night, almost enough that it could be an anime.
CRAMV, Otakus of the Night AMV. That actually wasn't done by us, but submitted by someone else, because no one makes an anime of their own thing. And, part of just creativity is the flow of ideas, borrowing and exchanging ideas. And being creative geniuses like us, it's hard to do that when we don't have the license because our video is constantly being taken down. Our last AMV.
Upcoming video, why we're really mad about our AMV being taken off YouTube. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on Dig. And one final reminder, we love the upper echelons of Japanese culture, and the upper echelons of Japanese culture love us.